Once upon a time in ancient Greece, there was a philosopher named Socrates. He was known for his wise sayings, and one of his most famous was, "The unexamined life is not worth living." One day, a young man named Timon came to Socrates seeking advice. Timon was a successful merchant, but he was feeling unsatisfied with his life. He had everything he thought he wanted: wealth, status, and power. But he couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing. Socrates listened patiently as Timon shared his troubles. Then he asked, "Have you ever stopped to question why you're doing what you're doing? Why you want the things you want?" Timon was taken aback. He had never really thought about it before. "I suppose I just assumed that's what I was supposed to want," he said. Socrates nodded. "Many people go through life without questioning their beliefs and desires. They simply accept what society tells them is important. But I believe that true happiness and fulfillment can only come from examining your own life, your own values, and your own beliefs. Only then can you truly know yourself and live a life that is true to who you are." Timon was intrigued. He decided to take Socrates' advice and spend some time examining his own life. He started asking himself tough questions. What did he really want out of life? What were his true values? What kind of person did he want to be? As he examined his life more closely, Timon began to see that many of the things he had been striving for weren't actually that important to him. He realized that he had been living according to other people's expectations, rather than his own. Eventually, Timon made some big changes in his life. He sold his business and moved to a small village in the countryside. He started volunteering at a local shelter, which he found to be deeply fulfilling. He also started pursuing a passion he had always had for music, which he had previously dismissed as a frivolous hobby. In the end, Timon found true happiness and contentment by examining his own life and making choices that were true to his own values and desires. And he had Socrates to thank for showing him the way.